I think I just found one of the most interesting upcoming shooters. And somehow nobody is talking about it. So the game is called DEFECT, and it's basically a cyberpunk SWAT sim made by former Call of Duty developers. And yeah, that alone should already have people paying more attention. But what really caught my eye isn't just who is making it, it's what they're actually trying to do with it. Because this doesn't look like your typical tactical shooter at all. Most tactical shooters right now, like Ready or Not, go for real-world settings, standard police operations, like very methodical pacing. But DEFECT flips that completely.
Breach and clear the apartment. Please help. Multiple gang units converging on your position. Wipe the drive and reboot the block.
It's set in this dystopian cyberpunk world controlled by AI called the System, and everything about it just feels oppressive. The lighting is harsh, there's neon everywhere, environments look dirty and worn down, and honestly, it's just unsettling. And something else that really stood out to me is the music and the overall audio design. It's got that harsh, dark cyberpunk sound, heavy-hitting snares, distorted tones, the kind of soundtrack that just builds tension like the whole time. And honestly, that matters a lot more than people think. Because in a game like this, the audio is what really pulls you into the moment and the environment. And from what we have seen, it sounds like it's going to make everything feel more intense and stressful, but like in a good way. And then you get into the gameplay, and this is where it starts looking really, really interesting. The game looks brutal. It's not fast-paced. It's not arcade-like. It looks heavy. It looks grounded. It looks punishing. The gunplay seems like it has real impact. Movement isn't overly flashy, and it feels like every decision actually matters. And that's exactly what people want out of a tactical shooter, and that's what even I would want. Something where positioning, timing, and teamwork actually matter, not just who can aim faster. And if they get that feeling right, that alone could carry the game. One thing that stood out to me too is the destruction. And it doesn't look like it's just like visual effects, and it looks like it's actually affecting the gameplay. If you can break through walls, create new entry points, or change sight lines, that completely changes how these encounters play out. And in a tactical game, that's huge, because now you're not just learning maps, you're adapting on the fly. But probably one of the most unique things about this game is the 4v4v4v4 mode. I know, 4 4s. And yeah, that sounds kind of insane for a tactical shooter, I'm not gonna lie. Usually these games are very controlled, 2 teams, slower pace, and a predictable structure. But throwing 4 teams into the mix, that completely adds a different layer. Now you're not just tracking one enemy squad, you've got multiple teams, multiple objectives, and constant third-party situations. You could be mid-fight and suddenly another team shows up, and that kind of pressure could make every match feel unpredictable. It could be chaotic, but again, in a good way, like controlled chaos where strategy still matters, but you have to learn to adapt constantly. And honestly, if they pull that off as well, that could be one of the things that really sets this game apart. And what makes this game really interesting to me is how it sits between niche and mainstream. Because let's be real, a cyberpunk SWAT sim is a pretty specific idea. That's not something that instantly appeals to everyone. At the same time, tactical shooters are huge right now. You've got games like Ready or Not, Tarkov, you got Rainbow Six Siege, all huge games. But nobody has really taken that formula and pushed it into something like this. Something more stylized, more atmospheric, more experimental. And that's where DEFECT really stands out. And that's why I think this game could actually be a banger. It's not just copying what works, it's building on it. You've got the tactical foundation that people already like, but mixed with a unique setting, destruction, and a multi-team mode. And if the gunplay feels good, if the teamwork actually matters, and that 4v4v4v4 mode ends up being as fun as it sounds, this game could seriously take off. Especially because it feels different in a space that's already starting to get a little samey. But I want to know what you think. Does this actually look like something you'd play, or does it feel like a little too niche? Either way, I'm definitely keeping my eye on this one. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button. Peace.